Hello and welcome to Country Sampler and Video. Repurposing continues to be a strong trend, and so today we're going to show you 3 quick ideas for repurposing everyday kitchenware items. For these projects we're going to use a colander, some soup spoons, and a cheese grater. We're also going to use some wood, spindles, and a few other hardware pieces. So what are we going to make? We'll show you. Our first project is a bent spoon tea light holder. For this project you'll use 3 spoons with larger bowls. We're going to use soup spoons. You might want to consider ladles as well, but the soup spoons work really well. You want a board to put them on, wood screws, pipe straps, and battery operated tea lights. First, paint your board and let it dry. Also, bend your spoons at the bowl so that they're in a bit of an L shape, like that. Place 1 spoon in the center of your board and then position a pipe strap over it. Then screw some screws through the holes of the pipe strap into the board. Position the other 2 spoons on either side of the board and do the same. Place a battery-operated tea light in the bowl of each spoon and enjoy. Our second project is this cheese grater spoon and towel holder. For this you'll need a board, a cheese grater, a small little disposable tin, wood screws, machine screws that will fit through the holes of your grater, flat washers and nuts, and a chain. Paint your board and let it dry. Once it's dry, you want to position your cheese grater on the board. You're going to be driving the screws through the large holes of the cheese grater, so you want to make sure that you have screws that'll fit that. Place that side onto the board and determine where you want the placement. Reach inside the cheese grater and mark 3 holes down the center for where you will be drilling your holes for the screws. We've already drilled our holes. Place your cheese grater over the holes, matching up the holes that you drilled in the board with the holes on the cheese grater. Then insert your long screw with a washer through one of the cheese grater holes and into the hole in the board. And then twist it to screw it in place. Once you've driven the screw through the cheese grater and the board, turn it over and add a nut to the back. And twist that on tight to just hold the cheese grater tighter to the board. Once your cheese grater is all screwed to the board, take a small disposable tin and fold it and crunch it a little bit so you can smush it down to the bottom of the cheese grater. This will prevent your handles from your spoons falling through the bottom of the cheese grater. To add the chain, flip your board over, measure a length of chain, and then using 2 small wood screws, attach the chain to the back of your board. After you've added the chain, flip it over and you're ready to put in your wooden utensils and your towel. Our third project is this tiered colander stand. To create it, you'll need 2 colanders, a large one and a small one, an old wood spindle, and some long wood screws that will fit through the holes of your colander. First, cut your spindle to your desired length. The spindle will be going between the 2 colanders. And then paint it and let it dry. Center the spindle into the bottom of your large colander. Hold it in place, turn it over, and then drive 3 or 4 wood screws through the holes of the colander and into the wood spindle. Flip it over, position your small colander on top of the spindle, and drive in 3 or 4 more screws to hold it in place. Once the colanders are attached, you have this nice tiered stand. For more great decorating ideas such as all these, see the current issue of Country Sampler, available at newsstands now or by visiting countrysampler.com. And we'll see you next time on Country Sampler on Video.